All right. All right, guys. Yeah, man. I was going to do the stream earlier today, maybe earlier in the week. But welcome to latest SmackDown with host AWA in the Warrior. By your wrestling talk, wrestling related content. Hope I'm glad you're all here. Uh, whether you're new or a current subscriber, make sure to smash the like button down below, please. Share this out. Please help me get to 1,000 subs. The goal is to get to 1,000 subs. That's the idea. That's the plan. And so, if you like wrestling, if you like to talk wrestling, like wrestling related content, this is a channel for you. Give you my thoughts, my opinions, whatever interests you. Because why not? If you found this channel, it's obvious you like wrestling, WWE. So, yeah, welcome, guys. Okay, so yeah, the main thing is the Drew McIntyre stuff. Now, obviously, if you've been paying attention or not, Drew McIntyre is on SmackDown now. Okay, there's a clip on the WWE X account of him signing contract with Nick Aldis to be on SmackDown. So Drew McIntyre is officially a SmackDown superstar, and he's going to be in a Elimination Chamber qualifying match tonight, a triple threat match to qualify for Elimination Chamber against Jimmy Uso and LA Knight. And LA Knight is clearly someone we're going to talk about in this video, in this stream. I'll be right back. Okay, that was taken care of. Somebody else took care of what I was going to take care of. All right. But yeah, so this obviously we're going to talk about all that. Okay, talk about that. And talk about what happened at Royal Rumble. I took a video. I'll see what could be possibly why Drew was mad, was pissed, and walking out, storming out of the arena during the Rumble. Why? Okay. Well, definitely, I do have a video on that. And then I guess before SmackDown starts, because SmackDown does start in an hour. Okay. Does start in an hour to let you all know. So, okay. So we're gonna end this before SmackDown starts. That's the goal. To end this before SmackDown starts. So you and I can watch SmackDown. Okay. That's the goal. But first, since we have an hour to spare, we're going to talk about this Drew McIntyre. Was it a worker or not? Well, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know if it was a worker or not. I don't think it was a work. I don't think it was a work. I do think it's going to be turned into a work, though. Okay? Into a storyline. That's what I think. You're going to turn it into a story. Because sometimes in wrestling, stuff that's not a work, they end up turning into a storyline, right? They do that all the time. Okay? And I think that's what's going to happen here with Drew McIntyre. I think they're going to turn this into an actual story. The shoot stuff turned into a story. It happens in wrestling. It's not the first time where something like this has not been turned into a story. Okay? So I believe at first it's not a work, but it will be turned into an actual storyline going forward. Okay? And my buddy, I guess I consider my co-host, my friend on here, Finbar will not be joining because he's busy today, but he'll be next week, maybe Monday when we do It's All About Wrestling. He'll be back, and he'll be back next week more full time. Let you all know, buddies, for wrestling fans. Oh, also Alexa Bliss is going to be tonight. So Alexa Bliss, to let you all know, Alexa Bliss is going to be officially on SmackDown, and I believe she's in the match tonight. She's having a match tonight. Okay. For a qualifying match for the women's, I believe the women's are doing the women's elimination chamber. I believe it's for, and it's also for one of the titles. Let me just check. But she's been moved to SmackDown. Yeah, she's back. She signed a deal on the date of Royal Rumble. All right, so all right. Ha, funny, Red. That's funny. But yeah, let's see. Okay, let's talk Drew McIntyre. I want to know if this is the reason why he was pissed. Some people were exactly sure why he was pissed, but I have a video that I took. Now it's about a minute long, and so there's going to be a bit of a bit of a stoppage. I'm going to try to analyze the video. I made a short about it. You can see the short. But this is actually the short is short, so it's short in a minute. Even though you can make a minute short, but I decided, short for views and whatever to get some short people to watch the short. But I actually have the actual video, the full video that I took the short from my own video. So let's take a look let's see if this is possibly it.
Can this and we're be the reason why Drew McIntyre was pissed and walked out?
You see LA Knight behind Logan Paul. LA Knight is, Logan Paul is posing, arrogantly posing. Posing, right? LA Knight sticks behind him. And you see on the right, you see Drew McIntyre grabbing, it looks like Damian Priest. Let's continue. It seemed here.
Drew McIntyre.
Okay, they move towards the right. They choose more to move towards the left. Drew grabs Damian. And you see, they changed the camera view, but you see Drew grabs Jim Uso and Damian's behind Jim Uso.
But right here.
And then you see there's the problem. They crash into LA Knight right there. We're taking on Logan Paul. Alright? Now, is it possible that LA Knight and Logan Paul were not supposed to be there, but the elimination spot was supposed to happen? Because some elimination, because the Royal Rumble is kind of rehearsed beforehand. It's not running on the fly who gets eliminated randomly. It goes by, the eliminations of Royal Rumble is actually predetermined. Like who gets eliminated, how to get eliminated. Okay? Yeah, I know, predetermined wrestling. Obviously, everything's predetermined wrestling. But it's not, but you get the idea. This is not randomly done wrestling. And you see Drew fall over there.
You see
Damian Priest there? Now, let's see if I get a hit with this. I may get in trouble with this video. It's good to see Red. I don't know if Blind is doing a stream later. I think Blind said he's planning to do a stream. But let you know. Oh, there we go. He posted an update. There we go. That's actually pretty funny. Shut up, they can wrestle.
You see here.
All right. See, I paused it. There. Yeah, okay. Now I went back. Obviously, I went back a couple seconds
as Logan
to see it
Paul
again.
Comes in.
With Logan Paul entering.
You see as Logan Paul.
Here we go. Let's skip it a bit.
LA Knight.
See, once again.
And then you know they have history. And you see during the middle.
There we go. We see it again. Yeah. So I think it was a timing issue, misplaced issue, miss a cue issue. This happens in wrestling. Royal Rumble is very convoluted, right? It's very hard to make sure everything goes smooth. There's going to be bound to be mistakes in the match because if there's a lot of people, and this men's Royal Rumble had a lot of people. Like it wasn't like very small, and there was a lot of people from even the women's Royal Rumble. There was a lot of people in the ring most of the time, even from the beginning. Okay.
See that?
Okay.
You see that? They didn't move out of the way. Like they missed their spot or they missed their cue and somebody had to get the moves in. I think that's the reason. Do you think that's the reason? I don't think he's mad at Damon Priest. I think that was planned. I think it was the LA Knight in Logan Paul was in the middle.
Yeah. So okay. I don't need to see this anymore. That's because that's just showing Seth Rollins stopping. But yeah, I don't think he's mad at Damon Priest because the rumor is he might start a story of Damon Priest. There might be a WrestleMania match, and the idea is, I assume the idea is that Damon Priest was always supposed to eliminate Drew McIntyre. Always the plan was for him to eliminate Drew McIntyre. Okay? But I don't think the plan was for LA Knight and Logan Paul to take a little bit of a bump and be in the middle of that elimination. I think that elimination was planned. The elimination was supposed to happen because this is usually rehearsed. But they did not plan on Logan Paul and LA Knight to be there. Be there. And look, and you know what? And look, he did kind of bump LA Knight a little bit, but it didn't look that much like it didn't look that much of a huge ferocity bump, man. It didn't look like it was major force behind it. Okay. Now, I do think there's a possibility. I do think it's a possibility that this is all part of a story, but it doesn't make sense for him to feud with LA Knight because LA Knight is not the one who eliminates him. Okay, eliminate him. It makes sense for Drew McIntyre and Damon Priest to have a feud because Damon Priest is the one who eliminated, and he wants revenge on Damon Priest for taking his dream away to main event WrestleMania. All right, I really don't think. I think what the story should be in going in SmackDown tonight is just like Drew do your usual stuff, talking down to LA Knight, and then move on from there. But Drew, hey, if Punishment Martinez was in ROH, he would never be shown on TV ever. You have no TV time. But that's what I think what happened. That's what I think. And some people are saying, yeah, that's exactly what happened. I don't know. Like, that's what I think what happened. That could be the issue, the miscue there. LA Knight and Logan Paul getting their time in when they were not supposed to, when they possibly got went in the business for himself there instead of the match. Decide, get a little cocky, that'll go into the moment kind of thing. And instead of focusing on what how the match is supposed to be, the Rumble is supposed to go, they forgot. They forgot. It got into the moment. Now, okay. Now I'll say this: LA Knight's over. Okay, but LA Knight has been known to, well, Sean Wicker, the guy behind LA Knight, he's been shown to rub people the wrong way and stuff, and sometimes, and sometimes, and that, and sometimes little stuff gets in his way. But he's over, so I like they might turn this into a storyline. I think right now, I think Drew's past this. He on SmackDown. He wasn't on Raw because he was moving to SmackDown. He just signed a contract with Nick Aldis with SmackDown. You can see it on the net on WWE's X handle, their handle, their account on X. You'll see it there. No, I think Powerhouse Hobbs would be a monster in the Fed. What are you talking about? I think he'd be a monster in the Fed. Cedric Alexander has no personality. That's why he doesn't get pushed. Okay. All right. I saw what you did on Blinded's post, man. I saw what you did there. Okay. Um. Well, we'll see what they make out of this. What they tonight. We'll see what if they turn this into an actual story. Because WWE likes to do that. Wrestling likes to do that, man. All right. So we got 45 minutes. Hey, actual speed is a lot more popular. So we got 45 minutes of SmackDown. What can I do for Smack? What can I talk about? All right. What can I talk about for I'm not gonna go all the way to SmackDown, guys. Like I'm not gonna go. I'm not. I may end this earlier than I planned. Obviously, I just gotta make sure I end it before SmackDown. That's the goal: is to end it before SmackDown. That's it. That's it. Okay. All right. Uh. Okay. Red, I know you're gonna be upset. Kevin Owens signed an extension with the WWE, so Kevin Owens is staying with the WWE for 5 more years. 5 more years. So KO is still in WWE for 5 more years, guys. All right, still in KO 5 more years. I think he's perfectly happy in WWE. Why else would he resign there? And I know Red is unhappy. PSN's down? Let me check. And nobody would care. Would care. I do not see the friend. The friend. Yeah, you're right. PSN is down. Yeah, blind is right. It is down. Okay. All right. I'm back. I'm back. All right. I'm back. That's about it, man. I want Finbar here. So yeah, 20 minutes is good. I just wanted to talk to you guys about this Drew McIntyre stuff. I'm thinking, I'm thinking possibly doing 2 wrestling streams a week now. Okay, Mondays and Fridays, since I don't do streams on my main channel. So Mondays and Fridays, I'm thinking of doing wrestling streams. Also, the prediction shows. Uh, Fridays, Fridays might just be random wrestling topics. It might be discussions like this. It might be just stuff. But Mondays will always be it's all about wrestling, and Fridays I'll just whatever I want to feel like talking about wrestling. Right? But yeah, that's the plan. Later tonight, I'm gonna try to get some clips from SmackDown, some shorts. Look forward to that. Be be on the lookout for all that, guys. All right. But yeah, so yeah, for sure. Mondays and Fridays, I'm gonna try to do wrestling. Mondays for sure. Fridays, I'm gonna try to do wrestling since I don't do shows. Since I have do shows on my other channel. And once again, I'll let you know I'm doing a show on my main channel tomorrow. I don't know yet, but yeah. So, all right. So in the future, man, Mondays, Mondays or Fridays, I'm gonna try my best, especially on Fridays. Mondays are gonna be. It's all about wrestling. And Fridays, I'll try to find something. And I'm gonna try to get you videos from the SmackDown, Raw, NXT, AEW. I'm gonna try to do that like I've done in the past. I'm also gonna try to make videos of my own. Okay, make videos of my own. Let you all know, like discussion topics. What I think opinions on what's happening on some stuff. There's a video format. Um, my thoughts. Maybe some complication videos of top 10 wrestlers finishing moves, theme music, shit like that. Also, also, I'm ready to bring back my series that I haven't done for a while called Wrestling Rivals. And this series is about that may be a Friday stuff too. This series is about Wrestling Rivals series is about looking at the best rivalries in the history of wrestling. You know, like Rock, Austin, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Kane, Undertaker, etc. That's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna be like wrestling rivals. I did 4. Go check them out. Isn't up? I have a playlist of them. Go check them out if you can. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you guys.